My beloved child, I see the pain you carry in your heart from the actions of someone who has wronged you. The hurt you've experienced may seem like it is too much to bear, but I want you to know that I am here with you. I know every tear you've cried, and I understand how deeply this wound has affected your soul. But I also want to tell you something important. The person who hurt you regrets what they did. Their heart is heavy with guilt, and they long for a way to make things right. They now see the impact of their choices and actions, and that regret follows them each day. I know it can be difficult to believe that someone who caused you so much pain could feel regret. After all, the hurt they caused may have seemed intentional, deliberate even. But as time has passed, their heart has changed. They now see the error of their ways, and they wish they could take back what they did. But the weight of regret is not easily lifted, and they feel lost in how to move forward. Even though they may not have the courage to say it, this person is sorry. The wrong they did to you was not only against you, but against me as well. For every time someone mistreats one of my children, it grieves me deeply. Yet I want you to understand that my love and grace are bigger than their mistakes, just as my love for you is greater than the pain you feel. Healing begins when you choose to let me guide you through this. If you believe in my healing power, type, God heals my heart. Now, let's talk about the power of forgiveness. It is not for the person who wronged you, but for you. When you forgive, you free your heart from the chains of bitterness and anger. I know it's not easy, but remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means trusting me to carry the burden of justice and allowing me to mend your heart. The person who hurt you is weighed down with regret, and I am working on their heart just as I am working on yours. You may not see the changes now, but trust me, I see everything. Your willingness to forgive can bring healing, not only to you but also to the person who regrets their actions. I ask you to place your pain in my hands and allow me to lead you toward peace. I want you to reflect on my love, a love that forgives endlessly. In the same way, I want to help you rise above the hurt so you can live in freedom, not trapped by the wrongs of others. It's time to let go of the pain and embrace the new future I have for you, a future filled with hope, grace, and restoration. If you trust me to bring healing, type, I trust God to restore me. There is great power in releasing your burdens to me. When you let go of anger and unforgiveness, you open your heart to the peace and blessings I have in store for you. You are not meant to carry this pain forever. Trust me to handle it. I am your protector, your healer, and your comforter. I see the brokenness inside you, and I am ready to make you whole again. Every time you feel the weight of what happened, I want you to turn to me. Remember that I am here, always ready to give you the strength you need. Don't carry the burden alone. Lean on me, and I will guide you through every difficult moment. I love you too much to leave you in pain. If you believe in my strength, type, God is my strength. The person who hurt you cannot take back what they did, but I can take the pain and turn it into something beautiful. Through this, you will grow stronger, wiser, and closer to me. In the end, it is not the wrong that defines you, but how you choose to rise above it. You are more than the hurt you've experienced. You are my child, and I have great things planned for you. Trust that I will work all things for your good, even the moments that seemed meant to destroy you. I can take the ashes of what was broken and turn them into something new, something filled with life and purpose. This pain is not the end of your story. It is just a chapter, and I am the author of your life. Trust me to write a new ending, one full of joy, peace, and restoration. If you believe in new beginnings, type, God gives me a new beginning. Remember, my child, you are never alone in this journey. I am with you every step of the way, and I will not let you fall. The person who wronged you may regret their actions, but you do not need to carry that burden any longer. Hand it over to me, and I will take care of it. Trust me to bring healing, restoration, and peace to your heart. You are loved, you are cherished, and I have great plans for your life. No hurt is too great for me to heal, and no wrong is too big for me to make right. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you to a place of peace and joy that surpasses all understanding. If you believe in my love, type, God loves me unconditionally. This journey is not easy, but it is worth it. Trust me, lean on me, and let me heal your heart. I am with you always, and I will never leave your side. You are my beloved, and I will guide you through every storm, including this one. Hold on to my promises, for they are true and unshakable. My precious child, I have seen the tears you shed because of the pain someone has caused you. I know it hurts. I know it feels like a weight on your heart that refuses to lift. But today, I want to speak to you, not just about your pain, but about the person who hurt you. That person regrets their actions. Though they may never have the courage to tell you, their heart is filled with sorrow for what they did. They see now, through the eyes of guilt, the hurt they have caused you, and it stings them deeply. You see, my child, people often act out of their own pain, not realizing the impact of their words or actions. It's easy to focus on your own wounds and forget that the one who inflicted them might be suffering too. This doesn't excuse what they did, but I want you to understand that their regret is real. They look back at what happened and wish they could undo it. They have come to see the damage, and it haunts them. But regret alone cannot heal you. That's where I come in. If you believe in my ability to heal, type, God heals all wounds. I know it's hard to think about forgiving someone who has hurt you so deeply. You might wonder, how could I ever let this go? But I am asking you to hand this pain over to me. You are not alone in your suffering. I was there when it happened, and I am here now, waiting for you to trust me with the burden. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending the pain isn't real. It means allowing me to carry that weight for you so that you can move forward. The person who hurt you is not beyond redemption. In fact, their regret is a sign that I am working in their heart, just as I am working in yours. Do not think for a moment that their actions have gone unnoticed by me. I see everything, and I will ensure that justice is served. But for now, I ask you to focus on your healing. Let go of the bitterness, and let me fill your heart with peace instead. If you trust me to bring justice, type, God is my justice. I know that trust is hard when you've been betrayed. It feels like the ground has shifted beneath your feet, and nothing feels stable anymore. But I am your rock, your foundation, and I will not let you fall. The person who caused you pain may be filled with regret, but they cannot fix the damage. Only I can. Let me be the one to restore your soul, to heal the places in your heart that feel broken. The weight of regret is heavy on them, but it's not yours to carry. I have a purpose in all of this, a plan for your life that is far greater than the hurt you feel now. Trust in me to bring beauty from these ashes. You were never meant to stay in this place of pain forever. I have a future for you, one that is filled with hope and joy. But to step into that future, you must release the past. If you believe in a better future, type, God holds my future. I see every part of you, my child, even the parts that you hide from others. I see the hurt, the confusion, and the questions you have. And I want you to know that it's okay to bring those things to me. You don't have to pretend with me. I know it all, and I still love you. There is nothing you could do or feel that would make me love you less. My love is constant, unchanging, and unconditional. Even when you feel like you are at your weakest, I am at my strongest. The person who hurt you regrets it more than you know. They may never tell you, and you may never fully understand their reasons, but I am asking you to release them into my hands. Let me deal with their heart, just as I am dealing with yours. You are not meant to carry the burden of their actions on your shoulders. Hand it over to me, and watch as I replace your pain with peace. If you trust me with your burdens, type, God carries my burdens. Healing doesn't always come quickly, but I promise you it will come. The pain that seems so overwhelming right now will eventually fade, and you will find joy again. I am leading you on a path of restoration, and each step you take brings you closer to the life I have prepared for you. The person who hurt you may be filled with regret, but that's not your concern anymore. Your concern is to stay focused on me, to trust me to guide you through this process of healing and renewal. I know it's not easy, but nothing is too difficult for me. I am with you every step of the way, holding you when you feel weak, encouraging you when you feel lost. You are my beloved child, and I will never let you go. No matter how hard things get, no matter how deep the pain feels, I will see you through. My love for you is greater than any regret, any hurt, any betrayal. If you believe in my love, type, God's love is greater. Now is the time to let go. Let go of the pain, the anger, and the desire for revenge. It's time to release the past and embrace the future I have for you. I know it's scary, but I am with you. I will never ask you to do something without giving you the strength to do it. Trust me. Lean on me. I will guide you through this, and you will come out stronger, wiser, and more at peace than ever before. You are not alone, my child. I am with you, and I will never leave your side. The person who hurt you may regret their actions, but they cannot undo what has been done. Only I can bring true healing, and I promise I will. Trust in me, for I will never fail you. My precious child, I have seen the pain caused by someone who hurt you deeply. I know it feels unfair, and you may wonder how someone could act in such a way toward you. The wound they left is real, and I understand the anger and sadness you carry. But today, I want to tell you that the person who wronged you is full of regret. Their actions, which once seemed so purposeful or careless, now haunt them in ways they never expected. They look back on what they did and wish they could turn back time, but they can't. And so, they live with the heavy burden of regret. Regret is a powerful thing. It lingers in the heart, a constant reminder of past mistakes. The person who hurt you is now trapped by this feeling. They have come to realize the consequences of their actions and how deeply they affected you. But regret alone can't heal the damage that was done. Only I can do that, and that's why I'm here, speaking to you today. I want to take this pain from you and replace it with my peace. If you believe in my peace, type, God fills me with peace. You might wonder why someone would hurt you in the first place if they were going to feel regret later. Often, people act out of their own brokenness, unaware of the harm they cause until it's too late. That doesn't make their actions right, but it does show that their heart is not beyond redemption. The regret they feel is a sign that they are beginning to understand the weight of their choices. And while they may never have the courage to tell you directly, know that they are haunted by the pain they caused. But my beloved, your healing doesn't depend on their regret. You don't need to wait for an apology to find peace. I am your healer, and I am here to mend the broken pieces of your heart. You don't need to carry the weight of their actions any longer. Let me lift that burden off your shoulders. I know the hurt is deep, but my love for you is deeper still. If you trust me to heal your heart, type, God heals my heart. My child, the world is filled with people who make mistakes. Some of those mistakes affect us in ways we never imagined. But even in the midst of the pain, I am here, working all things together for your good. I know it's hard to see right now, but there is a purpose in this pain. I am shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for something greater. What was meant to harm you, I will turn for your good. Trust me in this process. The regret they feel is not your responsibility to fix. You are not meant to carry the burden of their guilt. That is between them and me. Your only task is to release the pain and trust me to heal you. I am the one who brings justice, who rights the wrongs. I will take care of it all. You only need to focus on your own healing and growth. I am your protector, and I will ensure that justice is served in my perfect timing. If you believe in my justice, type, God is my defender. I want you to know that I see the whole picture. I know how deeply you've been hurt, and I know how much you've struggled to move past it. But today, I am asking you to let go of the bitterness and resentment that may have taken root in your heart. It's time to release the hold this person's actions have had on you. Their regret is real, but it cannot change the past. Only I can bring healing to the present. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by my love for you. You are my child, and I have great plans for your life. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. The actions of others cannot derail the purpose I have for you. Trust me to lead you through this, and you will see that there is a beautiful future waiting for you on the other side of this pain. If you believe in my plans for your life, type, God has great plans for me. Now is the time to let go, my beloved. Let go of the hurt, let go of the anger, let go of the need for revenge. Leave it all in my hands. I am more than capable of handling it. The person who hurt you is already carrying the heavy burden of regret, and I will deal with their heart. You, my child, are free to move forward into the life I have for you. Don't let their actions hold you back any longer. I know it's not easy, but I am with you every step of the way. You are not alone in this journey. I am here to comfort you, to guide you, and to heal you. My love for you is greater than any pain, any hurt, or any wrong that has been done to you. Rest in that love. Let it be the foundation on which you build your life. Nothing can separate you from my love, not even the deepest pain. If you believe in my love, type, God's love never fails. Healing is a process, but with me, it is possible. You don't have to carry the weight of this pain any longer. Hand it over to me, and watch as I turn your sorrow into joy. I will take the broken pieces and create something beautiful out of them. Trust me, for I am your creator, and I know how to make all things new. The person who hurt you regrets what they did, but that regret is not enough to bring healing. Only I can do that, and I promise I will. I will never leave you or forsake you. I will walk with you through the darkest valleys and lead you to the highest peaks. You are my child, and I love you more than you can imagine. Trust me to bring beauty from the ashes of this pain. If you believe in new beginnings, type, God gives me a fresh start. This chapter of your life is not the end. It is simply the beginning of something new, something better. The person who hurt you may feel regret, but that doesn't define your future. I am the one who holds your future, and I have great things in store for you. Trust me to guide you, to heal you, and to lead you into the fullness of life that I have planned for you. You are stronger than you know, and with me by your side, there is nothing you cannot overcome. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you into a place of peace, joy, and restoration. You are my beloved, and I will never stop loving you. You are precious in my sight, and I have great plans for your life. Trust in me, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. If you trust in my plans, type, God's plans are good. My dear child, I see the betrayal that has pierced your heart. You trusted someone, and they turned against you. I know how deep that pain runs. Betrayal strikes at the core, leaving you feeling confused, angry, and lost. It's hard to understand why someone you cared about could act this way. But today, I want you to know something important. They are suffering the consequences of their actions. The betrayal that seemed so intentional has brought them great regret, and the weight of their choices is more than they ever expected to bear. This person may have acted out of selfishness, pride, or fear, but now they are reaping what they have sown. They thought they could walk away from the hurt they caused, but my child, no one can escape the truth. The consequences of betrayal are real, and they are living with those consequences every day. Though they may not show it on the outside, inside their heart, they are filled with sorrow and shame for what they've done. If you believe in my justice, type, God's justice prevails. I know you want answers. You wonder how they could betray you and whether they ever cared at all. But I see deeper than you do. I see into the hearts of every person, and I know the struggles they face. The person who betrayed you is now wrestling with their conscience. Their betrayal has not only affected you, but it has turned their own life upside down in ways they never imagined. While you may not see the consequences right away, trust me, they are there. My beloved, I do not take betrayal lightly. I know the pain it causes, and I see the scars it leaves. But I also want you to understand that I am a God of both justice and mercy. While I allow people to face the consequences of their actions, I also offer them grace, just as I offer grace to you. It's important that you do not let their betrayal harden your heart. I know it's tempting to hold on to anger and bitterness, but those emotions will only weigh you down. If you trust me to heal your heart, type, God heals my heart. I want you to understand something, my child. Their regret is not a sign of weakness, but a sign that I am working in their heart. They may not have told you they are sorry, and perhaps they never will, but the remorse they feel is real. It is my way of showing them the truth of their actions. But here's the important part, you do not need their apology to heal. You do not need to wait for them to come to you in order to find peace. Your healing comes from me, and I am more than able to restore what has been broken. Forgiveness is a powerful thing. It releases you from the chains of bitterness and anger that hold you captive. I know it's hard to forgive someone who has caused you so much pain, but I am asking you to trust me with this. When you forgive, you are not saying that what they did was okay. You are simply saying that you will no longer allow their actions to control your heart. You are handing over the pain to me, and I will take care of it. If you trust me to heal your heart, type, God carries my pain. I see the questions in your mind. Why did this happen to me? Why did someone I care about hurt me so deeply? My child, people often hurt others out of their own brokenness. They lash out because they are dealing with their own pain, their own struggles. This doesn't excuse what they did to you, but it helps you understand that their actions were not about you, they were about them. The regret they now feel is a sign that they are beginning to understand the impact of their behavior. But my beloved, you are not responsible for their healing. That is my work. Your task is to focus on your own healing, to let go of the pain, and to trust me to restore what was lost. The person who hurt you may be full of regret, but you do not need to wait for them to find peace. I am offering you peace today. I am offering you healing and restoration, regardless of what they do or say. If you believe in new beginnings, type, God gives me peace. The person who caused you pain is now feeling the weight of their actions, but you do not need to carry that burden any longer. You have been holding onto this hurt for far too long, and it's time to let it go. Place it in my hands, and I will bring healing to your heart. I know it's not easy, but with me, nothing is impossible. I will give you the strength you need to forgive, to heal, and to move forward into the life I have for you. This pain is not the end of your story. It is simply a chapter, and I am already writing the next one. In this new chapter, you will find healing, joy, and freedom from the past. The person who hurt you cannot change what happened, but I can change your future. I can turn your pain into purpose, your sorrow into joy. Trust me with your heart, and I will lead you into a place of peace and wholeness. If you believe in my plans for you, type, God holds my future. Healing is a journey, my child, but I promise you, it is a journey worth taking. You do not need to carry the pain of what happened any longer. The person who hurt you is already dealing with the regret of their actions, and that is between them and me. Your focus should be on your own healing, your own growth. I will take care of the rest. You are not defined by what happened to you, you are defined by my love for you. I know you feel like your heart has been shattered, but I am the one who makes all things new. I am the one who takes the broken pieces and turns them into something beautiful. Trust me to bring healing, trust me to restore your joy. The pain you've experienced will not last forever. I am with you, and I will never leave your side. Together, we will walk this path of healing, and you will come out stronger, wiser, and more full of life than ever before. If you trust me to bring you through this, type, God is my healer. Remember, my child, you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way. The person who caused you pain may be filled with regret, but that is not your burden to carry. I am offering you freedom today, freedom from the past, freedom from the hurt, freedom from the chains of anger and resentment. All you need to do is trust me and release it all into my hands. I will take care of everything else. You are loved, you are cherished, and I have great plans for your life. The pain you've experienced is not the end of your story. I am writing a new chapter, one filled with hope, joy, and peace. Trust in me, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. You are my beloved, and I will never let you go. I will carry you through this season and lead you into a place of healing and wholeness. If you believe in my love, type, God loves me unconditionally. This journey may not be easy, but you are not walking it alone. I am with you, holding your hand, guiding your steps, and giving you strength. The person who hurt you is now filled with regret, but that is not your concern anymore. Your focus should be on healing, on trusting me to lead you into the fullness of life that I have planned for you. Let go of the past and step into the new future I am offering you today. If you trust in my promises, type, God never fails me. My precious child, I have watched as someone crossed you in ways that shook your heart. Their actions went against your trust, against your sense of fairness, and against the love you extended to them. I know the weight of that betrayal and the confusion it caused. But today, I want you to know that the person who wronged you deeply regrets their choices. What they thought they could get away with has now turned into a burden that haunts them daily. You may feel like they walked away without a second thought, but I assure you that is far from the truth. Inside, they wrestle with the weight of what they've done. They know they have wronged you, and their conscience is heavy with regret. Even if they haven't spoken it out loud or shown it in their actions, the guilt of crossing you is not something they can easily escape. Their heart is troubled, and they long for a way to make things right. But my beloved, it is not your responsibility to heal their guilt, that is my work. If you believe I will carry your burdens, type, God lifts my burdens. The pain of being crossed by someone you trusted can feel like a storm inside your heart. It creates waves of anger, confusion, and sadness that seem to have no end. But I am here to calm that storm, to bring peace to your soul. While the person who wronged you wrestles with their regret, I am here, offering you peace that surpasses all understanding. You do not need to wait for their apology or their acknowledgement of the hurt they caused. I am the source of your healing. You might be wondering why someone you care about would cross you so deliberately. Sometimes, people act out of fear, insecurity, or selfish desires. Their actions were not about who you are, but about what was happening inside of them. Still, the pain they caused is real, and I am here to heal that pain. My child, you do not have to carry the burden of their actions any longer. Release it into my hands and let me take care of you. If you trust me to bring peace to your heart, type, God gives me peace. The person who crossed you cannot undo what they've done, and their regret will not erase the past. But your future is not tied to their actions. Your life, your healing, your joy, these things are found in me. I am working in your heart, even now, to restore what has been broken. You don't have to worry about whether they feel guilty or not. That is between them and me. Your focus should be on your own healing, on stepping into the life I have for you, free from the weight of what happened. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things to give when you've been crossed. It feels like letting someone off the hook for their wrongdoings. But forgiveness is not about excusing their actions, it's about freeing your own heart from the chains of anger and resentment. When you forgive, you are trusting me to handle the justice, to make things right in my time and in my way. You are releasing yourself from the weight of carrying that hurt. If you believe in the power of forgiveness, type, God helps me forgive. I see the pain you carry, and I know how hard it is to let go of the hurt. But my child, you were never meant to carry this pain on your own. Let me carry it for you. I am your protector, your healer, and your comforter. I have seen the wrong that was done to you, and I will not let it go unnoticed. But your healing doesn't depend on them. Your healing comes from me, and I am offering it to you now. All you need to do is trust me. The regret they feel is real, but it's not your burden to carry. I will deal with their heart, just as I am dealing with yours. My beloved, I want you to step into the freedom that comes from letting go. You don't need to hold on to the anger, the confusion, or the pain any longer. Let me take it, and I will replace it with my peace. Trust me, and I will lead you through this. If you believe in my healing, type, God heals my heart. You are not defined by the wrongs that have been done to you. You are defined by who you are in me. You are my beloved child, and I have great plans for your life. This moment of pain is not the end of your story. It's simply a chapter, and I am already writing the next one. In this new chapter, you will find joy, healing, and restoration. What was meant to harm you, I will turn for your good. Trust me to guide you through this season of healing. The person who crossed you may be dealing with regret, but that doesn't define your future. I am the one who holds your future in my hands, and I have plans for you that are filled with hope, peace, and purpose. Your story is not over, it's just beginning. There is so much more I have in store for you, and none of it can be taken away by the actions of others. If you believe in my plans for your life, type, God has great plans for me. This season of hurt will not last forever. I am with you, and I will bring you through this, stronger and more whole than you were before. The person who crossed you is dealing with their own consequences, but that is not your concern. Your focus should be on the healing I am offering you. Let go of the pain and allow me to restore your heart. I will lead you to a place of peace and joy that cannot be shaken by the actions of others. Remember, my child, I am always with you. I see the hurt, the confusion, and the pain, but I also see the beautiful future I have planned for you. Trust me to guide you, to heal you, and to bring you into a new season of joy and peace. You are not alone, and you never will be. I will never leave your side. Together, we will walk through this season of healing, and you will come out stronger, more filled with life, and more in tune with the purpose I have for you. If you trust me to guide you, type, God guides my steps. Forgiveness is not a one-time thing, it's a journey. But with me by your side, you will find the strength to forgive, to heal, and to move forward. The person who crossed you may feel regret, but that is not your burden to carry. I am offering you freedom from the past, freedom from the hurt, and freedom from the weight of what happened. You do not need to hold on to it any longer. Let go and step into the new beginning I am offering you. You are loved, you are cherished, and I have great plans for your life. Trust in me, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. You are my beloved, and I will never let you go. You are not defined by what others have done to you. You are defined by my love for you. Let that love guide you, heal you, and restore you. If you believe in my love, type, God's love never fails. My beloved child, I know the deep pain you feel from the wrong that was done to you. It wasn't just a small offense, it cut deep into your heart. You may have wondered why someone would act so unfairly, why they would hurt you when all you did was show kindness. But I want you to know something today. That person who wronged you is living with a regret they can't escape. The weight of what they did follows them every day, a reminder of how they let you down and acted against my love. I know it may not feel like it matters. After all, the regret doesn't change what happened, does it? But my child, the regret is a sign that I am at work. You see, no one can escape the truth. While their actions hurt you, they have also hurt themselves in ways they didn't expect. The guilt they feel now is a reflection of the brokenness that led them to act the way they did. But remember, it's not your responsibility to carry the weight of their regret. I am asking you to focus on your own healing. If you trust me to heal your heart, type, God restores my soul. You may not see their regret, because they might be too proud or too ashamed to admit it. But I see their heart, and I know that their conscience is troubled. They wish they could undo what they've done, but they can't. The damage is done. However, I am here to tell you that you don't need their apology to move forward. You don't need to wait for them to make things right, because I am the one who heals and restores. I will make things right for you. Forgiveness, my child, is not about making their wrongs disappear. It's about freeing your heart from the chains of bitterness and resentment. When you forgive, you are giving yourself the gift of peace. You are allowing me to take the burden of what was done to you and handle it with my perfect justice. You are trusting me to deal with the person who wronged you, and you are letting go of the weight that has held you down for so long. If you believe in my justice, type, God's justice never fails. I know the wrong they did left a mark on your heart, and it's not something that can just be erased with time. But I promise you, I am here to heal that wound. I want to fill the broken places in your heart with my love, my peace, and my comfort. You don't have to carry the pain of what happened any longer. I am asking you to hand it over to me, to release it into my care, and to trust that I will take care of everything. The person who wronged you may never fully understand the depth of the pain they caused, but I understand. I was there with you through every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of hurt. I see it all, and I am here to tell you that your story is not over. The wrong that was done to you does not define who you are. You are defined by my love for you, and my plans for your life are still good. If you believe in my plans for your future, type, God holds my future. Your future is not tied to what someone else did to you. It is tied to who I am in your life. I am the God who heals, restores, and brings beauty from ashes. The wrong that was done to you cannot stop the purpose I have for your life. In fact, I will use even this pain to strengthen you, to teach you, and to draw you closer to me. What was meant to harm you, I will turn for your good. You see, my beloved, I don't waste anything. Every hurt, every disappointment, every moment of pain, I use it all to bring about something greater in your life. You may not see it now, but trust me, I am working all things together for your good. Even the wrong that was done to you will be used as part of the story I am writing in your life. It's a story of redemption, of healing, of joy that comes after sorrow. If you trust me to turn your pain into purpose, type, God brings beauty from ashes. There is nothing too broken for me to heal. There is no pain too deep for me to restore. I see the wounds in your heart, and I am here to heal them. The person who wronged you may be living with regret, but that is not your burden to carry. I want you to focus on your own healing, to release the hurt into my hands, and to trust me to bring peace to your soul. The healing I offer is deeper than anything this world can provide. It's not just about feeling better, it's about true restoration. I want to make you whole again, to restore the joy and peace that was taken from you. And I promise you, I will do it. All you need to do is trust me, lean on me, and allow me to work in your heart. I will bring you through this, stronger and more whole than you were before. If you believe in my healing power, type, God heals all wounds. My beloved child, the wrong that was done to you is not the end of your story. It's just a part of the journey, and I am already writing the next chapter. In this new chapter, you will find healing, joy, and peace that surpasses all understanding. The person who wronged you may be filled with regret, but that does not control your future. I am the one who holds your future, and I promise it is full of hope and goodness. Your story is not over. The wrongs of others cannot stop the purpose I have for your life. Trust in me, and I will guide you into a place of peace, healing, and joy that goes beyond anything you can imagine. I am with you always, and I will never leave you or forsake you. You are my beloved, and I will carry you through this season of pain into a new season of hope and restoration. If you believe in my love, type, God's love is everlasting. Healing is not an overnight process, but I am with you every step of the way. Together, we will walk through this, and you will come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more filled with my love than ever before. The regret that the person feels is real, but that is not your burden to bear. Your focus should be on your own healing, your own growth, and your own relationship with me. I will take care of the rest. You are not alone, my child. I am with you, and I will never let you go. Trust in me, lean on me, and allow me to heal your heart. I will guide you into a place of peace that cannot be shaken by the wrongs of others. You are loved, you are cherished, and I have great plans for your life. This season of pain will pass, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. If you trust me to lead you, type, God guides my steps. My beloved child, I see the pain you carry from the hurt someone caused you. It's not just a passing wound, it's a pain that has lingered, growing heavy in your heart. But today, I want you to know something you may not have realized. The person who hurt you regrets their actions far more than you could ever know. Deep inside their soul, they are weighed down with remorse for the pain they caused you, even if they haven't said it out loud. You may have questioned whether they even cared, whether they understood the depth of your hurt. But I see everything, and I tell you now that their heart is filled with regret. They know what they did was wrong, and they feel the consequences of that every day. But my child, their regret, as deep as it is, cannot undo the hurt they caused you. It cannot erase the past, nor can it heal your heart. That healing comes from me alone. If you believe in my healing power, type, God heals my broken heart. I know it's hard to understand why someone who caused you so much pain could feel regret but still seem distant. Perhaps they are too ashamed to admit their wrongdoing, or perhaps they don't know how to make amends. But you don't have to wait for their apology to find peace. My healing is available to you now, right in this moment. You don't need their words of regret to start healing, just my presence. I want you to know, my child, that even though this person regrets their actions, that regret will never take away the hurt you've endured. But I can. I am the God who heals all wounds, who mends the brokenhearted, and who gives beauty for ashes. I want to take your pain and transform it into something greater. I want to lead you to a place of peace and freedom that no person, no action, no past mistake can take away from you. If you trust me to carry your burdens, type, God carries my pain. Forgiveness is not about letting the person off the hook for what they've done. It's about freeing your own heart from the chains of bitterness and resentment. When you forgive, you are releasing the hold that their actions have over your life. You are trusting me to take care of justice, to deal with the regret they feel, and to heal the wounds that you carry. You are allowing yourself to move forward in freedom. I know it's hard to let go of the hurt. The pain feels justified, and you may wonder why you should be the one to forgive when they were the one who caused the harm. But my child, forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. It's about your heart, your peace, your healing. When you forgive, you are allowing me to work in your life in a way that brings complete restoration. If you believe in the power of forgiveness, type, God helps me forgive. The person who hurt you regrets their actions, but that regret cannot bring them peace. Only I can bring peace, just as I can bring peace to your heart. You don't need to hold on to the pain any longer. Release it to me, and I will take care of everything. I will give you the strength to forgive, the strength to heal, and the strength to move forward into the life I have planned for you. I know that letting go of hurt isn't easy. It feels like you're surrendering something that's been part of you for so long. But I am asking you to trust me. Trust that I know what's best for you, and that I will handle the situation in a way that brings justice, peace, and healing. You are not meant to carry this burden forever. Let me lift it from your shoulders and replace it with my peace. If you trust me to bring you peace, type, God gives me peace. Remember, my child, you are not alone in this journey. I am with you, walking beside you every step of the way. The person who hurt you may regret what they did, but your healing does not depend on their apology. It depends on your relationship with me. I am the one who heals, who restores, and who brings beauty out of brokenness. Trust me with your heart, and I will bring you into a place of peace and freedom that nothing in this world can take away. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by who I say you are. You are my child, and I have great plans for your life. This pain you've experienced is not the end of your story. It's just a chapter, and I am already writing the next one. In this new chapter, you will find healing, joy, and a peace that surpasses all understanding. If you believe in my plans for your life, type, God holds my future. Your future is not tied to the actions of others. It is tied to me, your Heavenly Father who loves you beyond measure. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. The regret of others cannot change my plans for you. You are safe in my hands, and I will lead you through this season of hurt into a place of abundance, peace, and joy. Trust me, my beloved. I will never leave you or forsake you. I will guide you through the pain, through the uncertainty, and into a place of freedom. The regret that person feels is their burden, not yours. Your only task is to trust me, to lean on me, and to allow me to heal your heart. If you believe in my healing power, type, God restores my soul. Healing is a journey, but you are not walking it alone. I am with you every step of the way, holding your hand, guiding your steps, and giving you the strength to move forward. You don't need to carry the weight of the past any longer. Release it into my hands, and I will bring you through this stronger and more whole than you ever imagined. Remember, my beloved, I am always with you. The person who hurt you may regret their actions, but that is not your burden to bear. Your focus should be on your own healing, on your own growth, and on your relationship with me. I will take care of everything else. Trust me, and I will lead you into a future that is filled with my goodness and my peace. If you trust me with your future, type, God's plans for me are good. You are loved, cherished, and deeply valued. The hurt you've experienced will not define you. I will take that pain and turn it into something beautiful. You are my beloved, and I will never stop working on your behalf. Let me heal your heart, and watch as I bring you into a place of restoration, peace, and joy that nothing can take away. Your best days are still ahead, and I am with you always. If you believe in my love, type, God's love never fails. My precious child, I see the hurt that was caused by someone who acted in a way that shattered your trust. You may feel that the wound they left is too deep to ever fully heal. I know how the pain lingers, but today I want to speak to you about something important. They wish they could take it back. They long to undo the hurt they caused, but time doesn't move backward. The pain has already been inflicted, and it has changed both of you in ways you didn't expect. They see now how their actions hurt you, and they wish they could go back and do things differently. Their regret runs deep, and they are overwhelmed with a desire to erase the past. But even though they cannot undo what has been done, I can bring healing to what seems broken beyond repair. That longing in their heart to take it all back is a sign that they have come to understand the gravity of their actions. Yet, your healing does not depend on their remorse. It depends on me. If you believe I can heal your heart, type, God restores my heart. I know it's hard to understand how someone who hurt you could now wish they hadn't. You might wonder why they didn't think about the consequences of their actions beforehand. But I want you to understand that people often act out of their own brokenness without fully grasping the impact they will have on others. Now, as they look back, their heart aches with the knowledge of how they hurt you. They wish they could erase that moment, but they cannot. What they can do, though, is change how they move forward. But their regret alone will not heal you. Only I can do that. I am the one who can take the shattered pieces of your heart and make them whole again. The desire they have to take it back is real, but it cannot change the past. However, I can take this moment of pain and turn it into something beautiful. I am asking you to trust me with your heart, to give me the pain that you've carried for so long. Let me bring you the healing that you deserve. If you trust me to bring peace, type, God gives me peace. You don't need to carry this pain any longer. You don't need to wait for someone to apologize or to say the right words to heal your heart. I am here, offering you the freedom that comes from forgiveness. When you forgive, You are not excusing what happened. You are simply releasing yourself from the chains of resentment and bitterness that hold you back. Forgiveness is for you. It's a gift I want to give you today. I know that forgiving someone who has hurt you can feel impossible. You may wonder why you should be the one to let go when they were the one who caused the pain. But I am asking you to trust me. Trust that I am the one who sees every detail, every tear, every moment of sorrow. Trust that I am the one who will bring justice in my time and in my way. Let go of the weight of what happened and let me bring peace to your heart. If you believe in my justice, type, God is my defender. The person who hurt you wishes they could take it back, but I want you to know that your healing does not depend on them. It depends on me. I am the one who brings beauty from ashes, who turns sorrow into joy, and who restores what has been broken. You don't need to wait for their apology to move forward. You can step into a new season of healing right now by trusting me with your heart. I know how heavy this pain has been for you. I see the moments when it feels like too much to bear. But I am with you, my beloved. I have never left your side, and I will never leave you. I am asking you to hand over the hurt, the anger, and the confusion. Let me take it, and I will replace it with my peace. I promise you that healing is possible, and that the future I have for you is filled with hope and joy. If you trust me to lead you, type, God leads me to peace. Healing is a process, and I am walking with you through every step of it. I know it can feel like forgiveness is beyond your reach, but with me, all things are possible. Together, we will work through the pain, and you will come out stronger and more whole on the other side. The person who hurt you may regret their actions deeply, but your healing is not dependent on their sorrow. Your healing comes from me, the one who loves you more than you can ever imagine. The path ahead of you is filled with my goodness, my grace, and my peace. You don't need to look back in regret, wondering how things could have been different. What's done is done, but I am the one who makes all things new. I am giving you a fresh start, a new beginning. Trust in me, and I will lead you into a future filled with hope, joy, and freedom from the pain of the past. If you believe in new beginnings, type, God gives me a new beginning. Remember, my beloved, I am always with you. I see the pain, the longing for things to have turned out differently, and the confusion over why this happened. But trust me, I am turning even this moment of pain into something greater. I will not waste your hurt. I will use it to strengthen you, to teach you, and to draw you closer to me. What was meant to harm you, I will turn for your good. You are not defined by the pain you've experienced. You are defined by my love for you. You are my child, and I have great plans for your life. The person who hurt you may wish they could take it back, but I am the one who can heal your heart and lead you into a future filled with my goodness. Trust me, and I will bring you through this season of pain into a place of joy and peace that nothing can take away. If you trust in my plans for you, type, God's plans are good for me. Your future is not determined by what others have done to you. It is determined by who I am in your life. I am the God who heals, restores, and brings life to the broken places. I see your heart, and I am working even now to bring you peace. You don't need to carry the weight of the past any longer. Let me take it from you, and I will give you rest. The person who hurt you may be filled with regret, but your focus should be on your own healing. I will take care of everything else. I will bring justice, I will bring healing, and I will lead you into the fullness of life that I have planned for you. You are loved, cherished, and deeply valued. Trust in me, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. If you believe in my love, type, God's love is everlasting. Healing is possible, my child, and I am with you every step of the way. Together, we will walk through this season of pain, and you will come out stronger, more whole, and more filled with my peace than ever before. The person who hurt you wishes they could take it back, but you do not need to wait for them to find healing. I am offering you freedom and restoration right now. Trust in me, and I will guide you into a place of peace and joy that cannot be shaken. If you believe in my healing, type, God heals my soul. My beloved child, I have seen your tears. I know the depth of your pain, and I have heard the cries of your heart when you thought no one else was listening. The hurt that someone caused you has been heavy on your soul, and I know how deeply it has affected you. But today, I want to tell you something important. The person who hurt you now lives in bitter regret. They may not show it, and you may not hear them say it, but in the quiet moments, when they are alone with their thoughts, the weight of their actions presses down on them. Their regret is like a shadow that follows them, reminding them of the pain they caused. They cannot escape it. Every time they think back to what they did, it brings a sorrow they cannot easily shake. But while their regret is real and heavy, it does not change what has already happened. The wound they left in your heart is still there, and I know how much it hurts. But my child, your healing is not dependent on their regret. It is found in me. If you believe in my healing, type, God heals my wounds. I see their regret, but more importantly, I see your heart. I know that the pain you carry has been with you for a long time. It may feel like a scar that won't heal, a memory that won't fade. But I am the healer of all wounds, both seen and unseen. Their regret cannot take away the pain, but I can. I want to heal you in ways that go deeper than just the surface. I want to restore the joy that has been taken from you, to bring peace to the places that have been troubled for so long. My child, you don't have to wait for their apology to start healing. You don't have to hold on to the hurt, hoping that one day they will say the right words to make things right. I am here, offering you freedom from the pain. I am offering you peace that goes beyond understanding, a peace that doesn't depend on anyone else but me. Let me take the burden from your shoulders. Let me carry the weight of what was done to you. If you trust me to bring peace to your heart, type, God is my peace. Forgiveness is the key to that peace, my beloved. I know it may seem unfair to forgive someone who hurt you so deeply, especially when they may not have come to you seeking forgiveness. But forgiveness is not about letting them off the hook for what they did. It's about setting your own heart free from the chains of anger and bitterness. When you forgive, you are releasing the power their actions have over you. You are choosing to let go of the hurt and trust me to handle the rest. The person who hurt you may be living in bitter regret, but that is their journey. Yours is a journey toward healing and freedom. When you forgive, you are not excusing what they did, but you are allowing yourself to move forward into the future I have planned for you. A future that is filled with hope, peace, and joy. I am asking you to trust me with your pain, to trust me with your heart. If you believe in the power of forgiveness, type, God helps me forgive. I know it's hard, my child. I know that every part of you may want to hold on to the hurt because it feels like a way to protect yourself. But I am asking you to trust me with your healing. When you let go of the pain, you are not saying that what happened was okay. You are simply saying that you will no longer allow it to control your life. You are choosing freedom over bitterness, and in doing so, you are opening your heart to the blessings I have in store for you. The person who hurt you cannot undo what they did, but I can take that hurt and turn it into something beautiful. I can use even this pain for your good. Trust me when I say that nothing in your life is wasted, not even the moments of sorrow. I will bring beauty from the ashes of your pain. What was meant to harm you, I will use to strengthen you and bring you closer to me. If you believe in new beginnings, type, God brings beauty from ashes. You are not defined by the hurt you've experienced. You are defined by my love for you. I see you, my child, in all your pain, but I also see the incredible future I have for you. A future where the wounds of the past no longer hold you back. A future where you walk in freedom, joy, and peace. The person who hurt you may live in bitter regret, but that regret does not define your healing. I am the one who heals, who restores, who brings peace to your soul. Remember, my beloved, that I am always with you. I will never leave you or forsake you. I will guide you through this season of healing, and you will come out stronger on the other side. Trust me with your heart, trust me with your pain, and let me lead you into a place of freedom that you never thought possible. If you trust me with your future, type, God's plans are good for me. Healing is a process, and I am walking with you through every step. Together, we will work through the pain, and you will find joy again. The person who hurt you may be overwhelmed with regret, but you do not need to carry their burden. I will take care of them. Your focus should be on your own healing, your own growth, and your relationship with me. I will guide you into a new season where peace and joy are not just possibilities, but realities. Your best days are still ahead, my child. The pain of the past will not define you. The person who hurt you cannot take away the future I have planned for you. Trust in me, and I will lead you into a life that is filled with my goodness and grace. I love you, and I will never stop working on your behalf. You are my beloved, and I have great things in store for you. If you believe in my love, type, God's love never fails. Healing may not happen overnight, but I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you to walk this journey alone. Together, we will walk through the valleys of pain and into the mountaintops of joy and restoration. The person who hurt you may regret their actions, but your healing is found in me. Trust me, and I will bring you through this stronger, more whole, and filled with a peace that nothing can take away. If you believe in my healing power, type, God heals my soul. This chapter of pain is not the end of your story. I am writing a new chapter, one filled with hope, joy, and peace. The past may have brought hurt, but the future I have for you is filled with my blessings. Trust me, my beloved, and you will see the goodness I have in store for you. You are loved, cherished, and deeply valued. I am with you always, and I will never let you go. If you believe in my plans, type, God has great plans for me.